Naira assets demand turns hot as foreign investment eye yields. 91% of corporate loans performing, says Central Bank of Nigeria. WTI trades around $73. Upside appears due to potential supply concerns. China's January factory growth misses expectations as exports decline ahead of U.S. tariffs. Asian market stumble as Trump's tariff war escalates. The program is Business Experts, reaching you from Abuja, Nigeria's capital. I am Musa Abubakar, your guide. Let's bring you up to speed with business development. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, says about 91% of loans obtained from banks by companies are performing. In its latest credit condition survey release, the CBN indicated that about 9% of corporate loans are non-performing, 4 notches above the Apex Bank's regulatory guidance of 5%. According to the report, corporate loan default stood at 9% in fourth quarter 2024. It stood at 6.2% in third quarter, 2.8% in second quarter, and 4.5% in the first quarter of last year. Some of the reforms done by the Central Bank of Nigeria, Governor Yemi Okadoso, have started paying off as foreign investors take a bet on Nigeria in 2025. In an investors call with a reputable international bank with large exposure to Africa, senior bank officials said that the lender's strategy in 2025 is a big buy Nigeria. The confidence in the Nigerian market started when the CBN began pushing through long-awaited reforms in the foreign exchange market. The Naira appreciated to an 8-month high of 1,474 Naira 78 kobo to the dollar at the official foreign exchange market as dollar demand eases on a raft of fiscal and monetary policies of the government. Now, how much is the Naira exchanging for other currencies? Let's find out. Now, manufacturers in a bold move to guarantee quality steel products in circulation, the Standards Organization of Nigeria recently raided steel factories across the country. The exercise resulted in the shutdown of factories engaging in malpractices and the seizure of substandard products worth millions of naira. The purpose of the raid, according to the organization, is to ensure that steel manufacturers comply with the Nigerian Industrial Standards Guidelines and international best practice. Manufacturers have been warned that non-compliant products will no longer be tolerated in the country, and plant owners must adhere to strict monitoring to ensure that their products meet standards. SONs says it is committed to enforcing quality standards in the steel industry, which is expected to boost consumer confidence and promote economic growth. Lagos eyes $102 million global coconut yogurt market. Let's now take a trip to the commodities market. West Texas intermediate crude oil price edges lower to their $73 per barrel during the Asian session on Monday. However, concerns over potential supply disruptions from Canada and Mexico, two of the largest suppliers to the United States, to crude oil prices, though expectations of weaker fuel demand limited gains. These tariffs are set to take effect on Tuesday and will remain in place until the fentanyl overdose crisis is resolved. In response, Canada, Mexico and China have vowed to implement retaliatory measures against the broad trade restrictions. Here's a summary of how stocks fared Nigeria last week, as put together by Olayinka Ojo.
The NGX All-Share Index and market capitalization appreciated by 0.87% to close the week at 104,496.12 basis points and 64.709 trillion naira. A total turnover of 3.245 billion shares worth 69.198 billion naira in 77,270 deals were traded by investors on the floor of the exchange. The financial services industry led the activity chart with 1.742 billion shares valued at 32.529 billion naira in 35,372 deals, contributing 53.69% and 47.01% to the total equity turnover in volume and value. The services industry followed with 748.205 million shares worth 1.560 billion naira in 5,469 deals, while the third place was the oil and gas industry with a turnover of 264.682 million shares worth 16.786 billion naira in 10,515 deals. Trading in the top three equities, namely Secure Electronic Technology PLC, FBN Holdings PLC, and J. Paul Gold and Ventures PLC, accounted for 998.467 million shares worth 6.604 billion naira in 4,426 deals, contributing 30.77% and 9.54% to the total equity turnover in volume and value. A total of 204,935 units of exchange-traded products valued at 8.051 million naira were traded in 121 deals. Also, a total of 377,375 units of bonds valued at 401.924 million naira were traded in 44 deals. On summary of price changes, 52 equities appreciated in price during the week, 44 equities depreciated in price, while 54 equities remained unchanged. Olayinka Ojo for Business Express.
Well, let's now join Bosede Mosu for Global Stocks Update. Bosede, let's have the figures.
Very much, Musa. Hello and welcome to the Global Market Review. Now, the impact from the new tariffs rebounded around the globe in a risk-off move. Stock futures in the U.S. dropped to kick off February after President Donald Trump hit several key U.S. trading partners with tariffs. raising fears that a full-blown trade war would disrupt global supply chain, reignite inflation, and slow the economy. We see the Dow Jones Industrial Average dipping 337.47 points, S&P 500 0.50%, and Nasdaq also dipping 0.28%. European markets traded lower on Monday after U.S. President Trump imposed trade tariffs on several countries and threatened to do the same with the European Union and the UK. Most stocks like the FTSE, we see DAX and CAC depreciated by 1.64% for DAX, FTSE 1.20%, and CAC 40 1.58% across 7,824.92. Asia market traded lower Monday after U.S. President levied tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China over the weekend. The Nikkei 225 dipped 39,520.09 at 2.66%, followed by the Shanghai Composite at 0.06% across 3,250.60. And the Hang Seng Index also dipped 0.04% at 20,217.26. African markets are also affected by the tariff trend imposed by the U.S. president, which is reflected in South Africa's JSE Africa Top 40 at 777,155.44, followed by Tunisia at 0.31%, Namibia 0.48%, while Ghana's GSA Composite is marginally positive at 5,229.73 basis points. That is the Global Market Review. I am Boside Abel Amosu. Back to you, Musa.
Well, thank you, Boside. That's it. Business Express returns tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.